can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need.
Hey guys, just wanted to say hello to you again today. It is Monday, March 30th, 2020. We are still doing our online learning and we are making more plans for that as we go. So make sure that you stay tuned and follow me so that you get all of our updates. As we always do every morning, we have our word of the day. Anybody? Drum roll. Here we go. Today's word of the day is persist. Made it all cutesy today. Or well, I tried. I persisted. So, Mr. Wordley told his son, if you persist in playing your trumpet loudly, I have to move to Alaska. His son had been playing very loudly for a long time, and Mr. Wordley just could not stand it anymore. Of course, Mr. Wordley was just kidding, but he did hope his son would finish practicing very soon. To persist is to keep doing something and refuse to stop or give up. Just like we are going to persist while we are having to make some changes in our online learning and just our regular classroom day-to-day stuff as we deal with what's going on. So, without further ado, I will be reading chapter 6 today. If you have not been following along with your online study guide, please flip through that as we go. You do not have to fill it out. You can just talk about it with your parents and see some of those questions just to kind of help you keep going with us as we go. Don't forget, tomorrow is Tuesday, and tomorrow evening we will be meeting in our online meet, and I will send out that link again to your parents so that you can hop on, and I can't wait to see your faces. And just like any other day when I would leave you, I hope you have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Chapter 6, Song on the Wind. Peanuts tracks, said Annie. We have to find her before she freezes. She wrapped her reindeer coat around her head and headed across the snow. Jack pulled his backpack and followed. The mouse's tracks led them between the fallen rocks and back to the open plains. The wind blew harder. Snow swirled over the ground, covering the tiny footprints. I can't see them anymore, wailed Annie. She and Jack now stood in the middle of the plain. They stared at the wide-swept snow. The mouse's tracks had vanished. Yikes! Whispered Annie, staring up. Jack followed her gaze. One of the cliffs was a tiger, a giant tiger, with 2 long, sharp fangs. A saber-tooth, said Jack. I hope he doesn't see us, whispered Annie. Me too, Jack whispered back. We'd better head back to the treehouse. Jack and Annie stepped very softly across the snow. Then Jack glanced back at the cliff. The saber-tooth was gone. Oh, man, he said. Where is he? Run to the trees, said Annie. He and Annie started running. They ran over the snowy plain, heading towards the tall bare trees in the distance. Suddenly, Jack heard a crack. The ground caved in, and Jack went with it. Annie fell beside him. They crashed down into a heap of branches, snow, and earth. They struggled to stand. Jack pushed his glasses into place. You all right? Asked Annie. Yes. They both looked up. They were in a deep hole, and Jack could see where gray clouds were moving overhead. This is a trap, Jack said. The Cro-Magnons must have put branches over this hole. Then the snow hid the branches so we wouldn't see them. There's no way out, said Annie. She was right. They were helpless. The pit was too deep to climb out of. I feel like a trapped animal, Annie said. Me too, said Jack. He heard a yowl in the distance. The saber-tooth, whispered Annie. Jack pulled out the Ice Age book. He found a picture of the saber-tooth, and he read. The saber-tooth was the fiercest beast of the Ice Age. It attacked humans as well as woolly mammoths and other large animals. Oh, brother, said Jack. Listen, Annie grabbed him. What? Jack jumped. I hear music. Jack listened, but all he heard was the wind. "You hear it?" said Annie. "No," said Jack. "Listen carefully." He closed his eyes. He listened very carefully. He heard the wind, but this time he heard another sound too. Strange, haunting music. "Ah!" cried Annie. Jack opened his eyes. Staring down at them was a figure wearing reindeer antlers and an owl mask. "The sorcerer," whispered Jack. Squeak! Peanut peered down at them too. Tune in tomorrow for Chapter 7.
You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song beside you. And if you ever forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah. You'll always have my shoulder when you cry. I'll never let go, never say goodbye. You know you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, and you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah.